Welcome back, mofos. I got some exciting news for you today on Solana. But before we go any further, please hit that like button, because you're coming here on a freebie. You think you're having all for nothing. At least give it a like, innit? Right, come on then. I'm waiting. Done? Okay. So, before we get into Solana, what is going on with the markets at the minute? Not a lot really. At the minute it's just chopping around, going up and down. You just need to be like that guy on the roller coaster. Have you seen him? Riding around on the roller coaster with no emotion on his face. That's what you need to be like. Yeah, I know you're probably waiting for your private jet and your yacht and your Lambos. Well, I am too. I feel your pain. Don't worry, it's coming. Yeah, so rather than get into all the boring charts, technical analysis, because none of you want to see that there really, there's a few catalysts I need to align, and when these do align, I think crypto's going to the moon, because at the minute we're just chopping sideways. We're meant to have this bull run in 25. Where is it? I don't see one yet. No matter what people say, we haven't had one, because when you have a proper bull run, you can get 2x, 3x, 4x. 5x within a couple of days on altcoins, and we haven't seen nothing like that yet. We had a little pump in last December when Trump got in. I think that's mainly for the fact because Trump and his party are very crypto friendly, so that's why we had that little pump. But ever since then, December, January, we've just gone sideways. So I think we're still waiting. So once these catalysts all line up together, I think we're going to see a proper bull run, and then you'll be able to tell your boss to. So what is the reason we haven't had a bull run yet? Well, there's a few reasons, and the first is interest rates. And why do interest rates affect crypto prices? Well, there's less confidence in the market. People are less willing to invest their money because the interest rates, there's uncertainty in the market. Also, yeah, they're going to be. It's going to cost a lot more to borrow money. A lot of people borrow money to invest, and yeah, some of the big investors, their money is already tied up in something what you call safe assets, such as bonds, because they're in safe assets because at the minute the interest rates are high and they're getting decent returns. But once these interest rates drop, they're going to be looking for bigger returns elsewhere, i.e. crypto. So yeah, as soon as that money starts flowing out of these risk-off assets and into the risk-on assets of crypto, you're going to see the prices rocket. Number two, I think liquidity is also waiting to build up. There's so many new coins coming into the market, but all these coins need money. Without that money, they can't move, can they? So that's still building up. But having said that, the stock market is reaching all-time highs. But we just need that confidence back in the market for the interest rates to drop. We need more liquidity. When that starts flowing to crypto, yeah, you're going to see higher prices. Number three, crypto is no longer a gamble. It's starting to get taken very seriously now. You've got government on side, you've got the SEC on side, you've got institutions getting involved. So there's going to be more and more money than ever before, I think. But before that money comes into the system, you need the framework, you need the infrastructure. For example, before you build a city, you need to lay the pipework so everything runs smoothly. The time that money comes into the system, you've got the infrastructure. It's got to go somewhere. It's like having laying train tracks. Without them tracks, that train's going nowhere, is it? So yeah, once that money does come in, it's showtime. So what is the big news of Solana? Well, speaking of pipes, here is a massive one. Galaxy Digital has just become the first public company in history to tokenize its SEC stock. And guess where they've put it? Yeah, that's right, it's on Solana. Now, if you don't know Galaxy, they're one of the biggest institutional players in crypto, founded by billionaire Mike Novogratz. They act like a bridge between Wall Street and the crypto world. They run asset management, trading, investment banking, and even venture capital, all focused on blockchain. So, this just isn't some random project testing Solana. This is one of the biggest and most respected firms in the industry, choosing Solana to launch their tokenized stock. And remember, this isn't synthetic or a derivative. These are actual Galaxy shares. And these shares are fully recognised by the SEC now on the Solana blockchain. That is massive. And why is it massive? Because it bridges Wall Street and Web3. It shows that blockchains aren't just casino chips, they're becoming real financial infrastructure. And here's the important bit. Every time those tokenized shares move on Solana, the network charges a tiny transaction fee. That fee is paid in Sol. So the more activity Solana hosts, the more demand it is for Sol. And if you don't really know about crypto, think of Sol as the fuel that powers the Solana blockchain. So the more people that drive on that highway, the more fuel that gets used. And does that affect the price of Sol? Well, yes. More demand for Sol puts upward pressure on the price, just like more people needing petrol makes fuel more expensive. It doesn't mean Solana's price will skyrocket overnight, but it does strengthen the fundamentals of Solana, and Solana's fundamentals are already very strong. It survived the FTX crash and kept building when everyone else counted it out. Now it's come back even stronger with momentum in both its developers and its users. There are now tons of new projects launching on Solana, from DeFi platforms, NFT markets, meme coins, gaming, and now tokenized assets. More projects mean more transactions, and every one of those transactions uses Sol as gas. On top of that, a big share of Sol is locked up in staking, which reduces the supply available on the market. So when new demand comes in, whether it's retail, institutions, or tokenized stocks, it cannot be a bad thing. So add in the fact that stocks are at all-time highs and the risk appetite is flowing, plus a huge amount of financial infrastructure that is being built right now. Remember I said earlier about all the catalysts lining up together? Well, this is going to be the perfect setup for Solana to benefit massively this cycle. So where does this leave Solana price this cycle? I'm going to say with all the institutional investment, all the government interest, you've got companies tokenizing their stocks and putting it on chain. And yeah, I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger. There's more things coming on chain. So I'm going to have to say $800. And I think this leaves a market cap of roughly $500 billion. Some people might find this a bit far-fetched, but I think the way things are going, a lot of finance is coming over on chain. There's just going to be more money in the system. Yeah, so I hold this asset personally, and I'm going to hold it for a long time because I think it's a good long-term investment also. Yeah, it will take a couple of little profits along the way, but yeah, I see it lasting in the long term. Thank you again for watching. If there's anything you would like to talk about, is any videos you'd like me to make about a specific subject you want to know about, then just leave a comment below and I can do a video on it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.